Hey, love bugs. So let's see. Ooh, child. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take action. 31 may be significant here. 33 may be significant here. Okay. Something you may take action, something you may get results at 33. That it could be age wise, or 4 could be significant here, or 6. But I feel like Spirit is saying you need to take action to the unknown. But I feel like first you have to prepare yourself. You have to detox your mind, your spirit, your soul here, your body here needs a spiritual detox here, okay? Because that's what's causing a lot of blockages here. You need to understand that you can be whoever you want to be. You have a lot of powerful energy inside of you. You can manifest, especially doing manifestations. When you do manifest, okay, you set those intentions. But I feel like this is something that's causing you to step out of the unknown, step out of who you thought you were. I feel like you will be going through some ego dust, but that's to get you out of stagnation, to get you moving forward here. Okay, the courage to go through the storm of what you've been experiencing here. And Spirit is saying, you don't have to know it all. All right, this is coming out again. You do not have to know it all. You got to experience life as it comes. Okay, whatever the wind blows, you're gonna go and be headed in the right direction. But you're only supposed to move when you're supposed to move. Okay, but it's important for you to take action. Just like once you take action, then things will start to connect. Things will start to flow. Okay, but it's very important that you keep your mind full of positive ideas, full of the things that you want to manifest, full of the things that you want to begin here. Okay, because I feel like you having this positive light is going to birth a lot of great things as well. So let's see. Let's get more into it. Ooh, yeah. So you don't see this coming, but you had, because you've been through, first of all, let's just say you've been through some things. You're like the lotus flower. You've been through some things. You know, the lotus flower had to grow from the bottom of the ocean, pond, wherever. I never seen one in real life, excuse me. But you had to grow from the soil all the way through the water, through everything to get to the top of the water. And plant so beautifully. So you see a lot of emotions that you have to grow through. But it's meant to create stability for where you're going to be standing here. And so you have this new beginning that's going to, and it's going, ooh, this is going, all the emotions that you had to get through is going to be poured back into you in a fulfilling way. Okay. But you don't see this, okay? Because I feel like it's so much around you. You have so much that you're carrying that you don't see this, but you're manifesting here. You're manifesting this. The Spirit says to speak. You're in a time of manifestation, so you need to speak right down those plans here. Okay, you may be having conversations with people here. But it's time for you to get to work. It's time for you to get to work here. Okay. You're very powerful at this time here. I do see you creating abundance. Oh, you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power at this time. A lot of power. And so this is going to be a celebration after sadness, disappointment, the rain here. You've been waiting here, okay? But Spirit said, but as you've been waiting for your chance, you haven't been confident. You have not been confident, okay? But that's what you need in order to get this big break, okay? To get this deal, okay? Because communication is coming. This energy is picking up momentum here, all right? For you to take action. Okay, so it's going to require you to be very strategical, to have a plan, to be productive, to know what it is that you want. Okay, it's no time for doubts. It's no time for doubts right now. Yes. Oh, because it's so much happiness, so much greatness that's about to come once you commit to this. But it's like I'm tired. I've been through the X, Y, and Z experience. Yeah, okay. But Spirit City, you wanna be comfortable, right? You wanna live this comfortable life, right? So with this comfortable life, it comes challenges. Okay, but you gotta be bold. You gotta knock that out the park. Knock out the competition. Knock out whatever's in your way. Okay, because on the other side of that is your happiness, your fulfillment, your destiny. Okay, and it requires patience. Okay, it requires time, but it's built it I want to say it's building you. It's just you've been in this energy where you haven't. You're not in energy to where you're going after the things that you truly want. Like it has to be a hunger inside of you. Like no matter what happens, I'm going after it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've been holding back. Spirit is saying, no. Cancer may be significant. Go through it. Yes, you may go through some. You may, even if it burned down. Okay, that's a part of the journey. Loss is a part of the journey. You need to move through that. If you have to move through a brick wall or something that's standing, and also some of you may feel like it's something that's standing in your way, but Spirit is saying that can be burnt down too. Okay. Never feel like nothing is bigger than the program. That can be burnt down too. You're going to move right through that. You're going to cut through that when you get into that King of Wands. Yes. Yes, when you get into that King of Wands, when you take on this opportunity, take on this journey, okay? Because you're growing. This is growth here. You're meant to grow through these stages here. All right, and it's going to be work. It's going to be a lot, but Spirit needs you to know. What does Spirit need you to know? If you don't, if you do not put your intentions, you won't get this blessing. You won't get all of this money. You got a lot of money coming towards you. A lot of money headed your way. That's meant for you. You won't get this money, okay, if you don't change. And you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurt if you don't, because you didn't have that confidence. You didn't, and allow your passions, your love to push you through it. Well, not push you through it, but to put the work in. Not push you through it, but put the work in to where you are successful. You are shining. You are getting the recognition that you deserve. You are on that path. Instead of thinking, you're being called here. You're being called here. Okay, Spirit is saying you've invested these seeds, but you're not. You're standing still. You're standing still. Spirit is saying it's like you're halfway. It's like you know what to do, but you're not fully connecting. Okay, so I'm about to end this. Mexico may be significant. Yes, love whatever you're doing. Love whatever you're doing to where you don't have to, your mind is not clouded. Okay, focus and get to work. You don't have to get to work, so you don't have to work like crazy, but you must get to work. You must take action here. Okay, because you've been sitting too long and you continue to sit, like I said, it's gonna harvest heartbreak. All right, it's gonna harvest heartbreak. With something that was supposed to have a small start, it's gonna turn into something very painful. And then, but the thing is, on the side of it, once you become who you need to become, or once you get through what you're going through, you're gonna realize why you had to go through what you had to go through.